today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 84 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Stafford on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 21 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Davis Price is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Lance. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd down, here's Davis Price. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. Forced out to his left. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And he comes back with one complete. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Davis Price. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ty Davis Price, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Play action. Stafford. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lance. And he whips that one incomplete there. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Drops this underneath for Davis Price. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 21-0 our score after 1. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw, Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. On 1st down at Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Stafford now to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 6. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Lance. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Davis-Price on 1st and 10. And a solid run down inside the 30. Second down, and again it's Davis-Price. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Lance looking to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone. Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points. Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air again, Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Stafford. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to the... Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Last week they got a good victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and they are in the driver's seat here right now as well. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. McCaffrey running up the middle. Oh, able to avoid him. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 9. And Lance now to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Lance looks to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. Off of play action, here's Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A nice little juke. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. Play action. Now it's Lance. It returns it right back to Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now on 2nd and 16, Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Lance going to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. Being chased out left. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams there to make the grab. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Again, it's Stafford. Buying time. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, McCaffrey. And some nice running going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 39. The Niners on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They run with McCaffrey off the option. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's McCaffrey. And some nice running going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 29. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. 1st down, and they go right back to Davis Price. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And now they'll throw with Lance. He's got Bellinger. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. McCaffrey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Lance. Steps away to his left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Now Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the